Imagine standing before a plant that swims. That's right, a living algae with fins. Or rather, a fish that decided, scales and all, that being a plant was the smartest evolutionary move. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the sea dragon, the master of underwater disguise, the secret agent of biology who mocked natural selection and laughed in the face of logic. Because while the other animals were out there growing fangs, spines, claws, and speed, the sea dragon thought, what if I just pretend I'm not here? And that's exactly what he did. He camouflaged himself so masterfully that even the ocean was confused. But here begins the real mystery. How does a fish with the most mythological name in the fauna, sea dragon, survive being virtually invisible? It has no sharp teeth, it's not fast, it's not venomous, it doesn't bite, it doesn't run, it doesn't jump. And yet, there it is, floating calmly along the seabed, as if life were an aquatic fashion show, where the theme is seaweed sheets are trending. What if I told you it doesn't even have a stomach? Yes, you heard right. The creature simply opens its mouth and lets food in like a living funnel. And on top of that, it feeds on microlife as if it were on a constant liquid plankton detox diet. The funniest thing? It doesn't even have to make an effort to be ignored. Because even its predators wonder, is that food or decoration? And that's it. They pass right by. A fish that became invisible not because it disappeared, but because it looks like debris from the bottom of the sea. Now take a deep breath, because what comes next may change your understanding of what constitutes cleverness in nature. The sea dragon isn't just an elegant aberration. It's a slap in the face to Darwinian logic. While other creatures are killing each other through evolution, it survives with a visual magic trick. A trick so effective it makes you wonder if it's actually a fish or an undercover agent of some higher biological force. And it's not over, because there's one small detail, that science is still trying to understand. And that detail could turn everything upside down. But hold on, I'll get there. Because first, you need to see what the sea dragon does when it reproduces. Spoiler, it's not what you think. While most fish simply release eggs and leave, the male sea dragon takes over. That's right. He carries the eggs. He cares for them. He protects each one with tender care. A single father who's also fake seaweed. A true unlikely hero of the deep. Now tell me, what else does this fish know that we don't? Because the more you look at it, the more it seems like it knows something. Something no one else has yet understood. Maybe it's discovered the secret of marine existence. Maybe it's just messing with us. What if evolution isn't actually a race to the strongest, but a game of hide-and-seek where whoever disappears first wins? The sea dragon doesn't run. It doesn't fight. It doesn't compete. It simply disappears without disappearing. And it survives. In silence. In anonymity. As if to say, if no one sees me, no one eats me. This is where you realize this video wasn't just about a weird fish. It was about seeing the world through different eyes. Because sometimes the most powerful beings are the ones no one notices. The ones who live on the shore. The ones who pretend to be leaves, but are actually dragons. Now, if you want to find out which animal next made evolution look like a poorly told joke, click on the following video. I guarantee you, the next case is even crazier. And don't forget, let us know in the comments if you also got the feeling this fish knows something we don't. Today's keyword, supreme camouflage. Write it down. And subscribe now, because this channel is just beginning to reveal the most absurd side of nature. The side no one has told you about.